Good morning.
Good morning.
Today we drive eastbound on Highway 3 through Manning Park. It's just absolutely beautiful with some fresh snow. Fun little drive. This video is brought to you by Sunco Transportation. Now hiring Super B wood chip, Super B flat deck, Class 1 drivers in BC's Lower Mainland, the Okanagan, and the Kootenays. To apply, go to sunco.ca. Use promo code QUADFAN. Let them know I sent you. Get an extra $100 on your first payday. Also, make sure you use my name as a reference when you're applying for the job. Any referral bonuses I get, I'll split with you guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
I just realized what time it is and I'm hungry.
I know. We stopped there. I was like, we should have made sandwiches.
We are at the Hope Slide rest area. Which is usually closed in the winter. But there's all this construction going on. I'm assuming that's why it's open. Just suggested that. It's like, yeah, that might be why they've left it open this winter. I see truckers sometimes sleeping at the brake check at the bottom here. I'm like, if the rest area is open, I'd rather drive up into the rest area and sleep in the rest area. So we delivered today in where? Surrey. Picked this load up in Delta? I think it's Delta. Annacis Island. And it's a bunch of I-beams. Big I-beams. Like 15 of them. Unfortunately, roads are way too wet to put a outdoor camera on.
What is like they're 40 feet long or 60 feet long?
Yeah. I'm over length. 60 feet long beams. Some of them are 60 feet, some are 40 feet. Yeah. But yeah, roads are all wet thanks to this fresh dusting of snow that we got here yesterday and overnight.
Looks so pretty.
Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. Be going into some narrow winding roads here shortly. As we get into Manning Park.
It's only 1 degree Celsius out right now.
Jeez. Oh,
People jumped.
heart attack. Bluetooth is on. We were listening to an audiobook. Holy crap, man. Gotta turn that volume down for sure. Let me guess, it's my dispatcher? No.
It's your brother.
What's my brother want?
I need to read it. It's both flights.
Ah. Beautiful Sunshine Valley. Once again, no sunshine up here.
I actually need to try to get it on my phone because,
It's got questions.
yeah, but we don't have that info on your phone. It's on my email.
Good luck right now with cell service, but
Yeah.
a couple RVs here at the RV park. I think that'd be a nice place to winter. I don't know how much they charge over here, but
Let's just go different days.
Different days?
Yeah. It's like your one flight coming back arrives at 16:25 and the other one leaves at 16:30. Last time I knew you had to go through customs, that was an hour. Like, why do we have 5 minutes or whatever?
He's saying? I'm not following.
I know.
You're not giving me enough information to understand.
I gave you plenty of.
No, I don't understand what perspective are you talking? So, I can't read the text. Don't give it to me.
I'm like, I don't know. One flight arrives at 16:25, the other leaves at 16:30, on different days.
Okay.
But he's not realizing it's different days, so he's getting confused.
Ah.
So he's saying customs takes an hour at least, so why are we only giving ourselves 5 minutes?
We're giving ourselves a full day.
Yeah.
Okay, tell him that.
I told him different
Okay.
days.
Okay.
You're losing cell service. I can't explain too much right now.
It better be different days.
That's why I get my itinerary out. I sent him this, and it's very clear, Wednesday, Thursday.
Oh, yeah. And he knows that we're spending the night in Houston, so.
Maybe he assumed only on the way down there, not both ways. But now we don't have cell service, we'll have to wait.
No, we don't have cell service until we get out of Manning Park. There is one spike of cell service right by the lodge, but that's it.
It's a good idea to turn that down so it doesn't scare us.
I love Manning Park. It's such a beautiful drive through Manning Park. I'd say it's one of the beautiful scenic drives in British Columbia.
It is. But there's a lot of those.
It's kind of nice having that fresh layer of snow over everything.
That wasn't too bad of a drive over here.
It was dark yesterday night.
Yeah,
and
but
it was just a light drizzle we were going through. Hadn't turned into snow yet. This load's not super heavy, it's just the fact that it's 60 feet long, so I'm over length. I stretched the fifth wheel out as far as I could, so I had less overhanging on the back. And we are under 25 meters, so I don't need any of the wide load banners or my flashing lights on. Just a flag on the back, and then once it gets dark, I'll need a light on the back.
attach the mount.
Yeah.
And like, it's kind of weird how to attach it.
You can attach the light the same way the flag gets attached.
I didn't look that close. I saw it there and I went past it. That's about it.
I've got one chain around the front, keeping the whole load from coming through the cabin. If we need to slam on our brakes hard. Beautiful little creek river here. Flows into the Skagit River. It's supposed to get cold, so I'm wondering what that's going to do for snow and road conditions. Will the roads dry out a bit more or less? With it being cold.
I think we're going to do the same thing we did last time, where you're just going to have ice rink.
I don't want an ice rink though. It's not the right answer. I don't want that.
It's like Wednesday's supposed to be pretty warm, and by Saturday it's going to be cold, so I think it's on thaw and then freeze. I think Wednesday at home was like 7 degrees, so probably getting around there. And then Saturday was like -8 or something.
So cold, but not like super cold.
Well, at night it's going to be -15. It's not like super cold like our -25, but it's going to be an ice rink, I think.
And some people are laughing that -25 is super cold, but for us, -25 Celsius is pretty darn super cold.
Yeah, it's not normal for this area. Yeah. Go to Manitoba, like -40. Yeah, you're used to it over there. But we do the same thing too. You know, some people were like, "Oh, that's not cold," and they live in a warmer climate, right? It's cold.
Yeah, go down to Texas or go down to Belize. Definition of cold is completely different.
And we did the same, like, we went to Texas and I got, I don't remember, like 5 or 6 degrees Celsius out at night.
It was going to get down to freezing.
Yeah, and we thought it was cold, but like, normally it's not cold.
It was chilly for the clothing that we had brought with.
Yeah.
That's the difference, is how well are you dressed?
I have to figure out what I want to pack for this vacation.
Yeah. Yep.
There's always a problem because, like, you need your winter coat to the airport, but then you don't want to bring it with you.
You know what? We could accidentally forget it at the Houston airport or Houston hotel and call them and go, "Hey, we forgot our jacket. We'll come back in a week to claim it."
I don't want to take it past Vancouver. And then when you get back, you want it. So, yeah. We'll see. If I remember correctly, it's still chilly in the mornings in Belize, but then it warms up.
Yeah. This time of year it can get pretty chilly overnight in Belize. Hot during the days. guess that's 2 weeks away.
Yeah, it's coming up pretty fast.
I always wonder how stable a big paved section of like road like this is. Not paved, but concreted.
You mean like on a cliffside?
Yeah, on the cliffside, like it's how stable is this small little ledge on the cliff? What's there preventing that mountain to move again and make the road disappear?
Yeah, sure.
If it happened, it would probably take years to get it open again.
I've never heard of a rock slide in this part of it, really. Like, there's
Lots of small rocks. But
yeah,
not-
small rocks and mudslides, but that's from the flooding more than anything.
Seems like there's less fresh snow over here. I don't know. Maybe it's just the angle of the trees. Hey, there's a tree falling over across the river on the left-hand side, making a squirrel bridge.
I remember when you called it that when we were quadding the Chipmunk Squirrel Bridge.
Another squirrel bridge down there. Oh, this is the Skagit River. This is the source of the Skagit River. It's also the source of the Smilkameen River. One goes west, one goes east. Skagit, I believe the Skagit goes all the way to the ocean. I don't know if it joins a different bigger river. I know the Smilkameen goes into the Okanagan, and from the Okanagan it goes into the Columbia. And the Columbia goes all the way to the ocean.
Kind of wish I had the internet to look that up. Where does it go?
We drive over the Skagit River on I-5 in Washington all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And there it's a big, massive river.
I just
Here
don't
it's
know.
a little creek.
Don't know where it goes after that. Oh, did we mention that we're kind of ahead of schedule?
No. I did not mention that. Apparently that was exciting enough to make me cough. Yeah, we were loaded and leaving the yard at 9:45. Our appointment to load was at 10. So we left the yard 15 minutes before we were supposed to show up to load. So that was kind of nice. We had to wait and hang out for a bit because we were early, but once they were done loading their other trucks, they came and loaded us. Put us ahead of schedule by a bit. Should get to the customer tonight and unload tomorrow first thing.
And then we don't know.
And we don't know.
I can't imagine that is easy to look through. That van, both their front windows were plastic, like garbage bag wrap. Like their front windows were both knocked out.
Ooh. So the side windows.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not even legal.
I'm like, I can't imagine it's easy to drive with either, though.
No mirrors, basically. Yeah, that's definitely not legal. Not safe. These corners here, the one year 2 trucks rolled over within weeks to each other. People cut these corners. And yeah, I cut corners too when it's wide open, but not on a blind corner like this. So you have westbound traffic, we're eastbound. You got westbound and they cross the yellow line to cut the corners around there to be faster. Can't do that around blind corners. Excuse me.
You can keep the frog.
Take the cough drop and give you the frog.
No.
Hey,
Aw. I didn't want to touch you. I don't want the frog.
ribbit. Yeah, you come down the hill around a blind corner, cross the oncoming lane, and all of a sudden there's traffic there. So you swerve, and your load cannot handle that swerve, and over you roll. And you roll over with oncoming traffic. So dangerous. I cut corners, especially in Manning Park in the 4-lane section like this. I will cut corners, but only if there's nobody behind us and I can see around the corner, or I'll only cut enough of the corner to take the 2 lanes that are going the same direction. or in this case, because there's still a bunch of compact snow on the right corner of the lane, I'll cut across the corner there. Safest, smoothest way through it. But use your mirrors. Make sure there's nobody behind you when you're doing stuff like that. Cleaning out the pullout. Always appreciate that when they do that.
I think on Thursday we're getting a whole bunch of rain. Might equal a lot of snow over here.
A lot of snow on top, yeah.
So they might be trying to prepare for that.
No yawning.
Yeah, we don't sleep the best. Like,
I don't know. I don't know why. I definitely had struggled. I know there was a truck that pulled up beside us
yeah.
and did a U-turn.
And he
And I
definitely.
heard voices and stuff. And like, it was a snow clearing salt truck.
Well, I didn't look. I remember hearing it. I was like, oh.
That woke me up. But hopefully tonight we got better sleep.
I know I was dreaming. I can't remember much about it. But I know tidbits of this book was in it.
We're listening to the first book of Backyard Starship. I think that'd make a good TV show.
Or a movie or something.
That movie would be too short.
Yeah. I'm really enjoying it so far. There's some funny puns and jokes and stuff.
They don't go into any of the science of how the engines work and how the gravity works. None of that. They don't go into any of that scientific detail, which I really like in some books, but sometimes it also slows the story down a lot too, right? So the water bottle just popped open. Too much pressure.
I mentioned a little bit here and there, but you really don't have to understand it.
How many books are there?
I
7 or 8?
can't remember yet. Around there. One of them comes out, I think, this year, and then I think they want to make 11 of them. But then there's a half book that comes before one, which I don't think is important.
So we have a couple of books to listen to.
I bought the first 3, and We have credits to buy another tube.
Here we go. Allison Summit. All the snow here flows into the Skagit, and everything from here flows into the Smilkameen.
There's quite a few books in it we have to listen to. I've been buying different books, but I haven't been with you to really listen.
All downhill from here. Oh wait, we got Sunday Summit to go over next. I have to slow down for the construction of the bridge over here, but there's no active construction right now. Big sign says it will be done this year, so probably have construction here all of summer. It looks like the foundations are poured for the bridge, so they just have to now finish the bridge and then repave the two sides. Gets pretty bumpy here. Bouncy. Yeah, so I don't know, it's Monday and we don't know yet what's going on, so I don't have much to talk about. Jess doesn't seem to have anything to talk about.
It doesn't feel like a Monday though.
I don't know why. Definitely does not feel like a Monday.
It was more like a Tuesday or Wednesday, but I think that's just we drove yesterday.
Oh, there is a pickup there.
A couple of them.
Yeah, there's... Apparently, when I said no active construction, it didn't mean there's nobody checking in on it. Hammer down. So it does look like it's another gloomy day.
The sun's trying.
The sun is trying, you're right, the sun is trying. But I don't see any blue. I would like some blue sky. We haven't seen a lot of that recently.
On Friday, you're going to decide what I want it to be.
Here is Manning Park Resort. There's all the messages popping in. We immediately lose cell service again until we start climbing Sunday, and there must be a cell tower over there. Basically between Hope and Sunday Summit, there's very little cell service. There's one little spike on Sunshine Valley and one little spike here at the Manning Park Resort. That's it. So he now understands it's a 24-hour overlay.
Yeah. So 24 hours and 5 minutes seems much more doable than 5 minutes does.
Especially the hotel we're doing, checkout is so late.
Yeah.
It just all works out. Better than red eye.
I know they're not sending them, but like, I'll send them while their number.
Send what?
Just messages about the hotel that I can give them more info and the checkout at noon and all that.
Yeah. If they get exact check flight as we do, we could carpool. We'll have to discuss carpooling to Vancouver.
Yeah, that might be a lot harder to do.
Yes. Due to the fact that they're not going to stay in a hotel.
More than likely. And then, more than likely, they might not want to do the RV show afterwards.
Yeah.
works out like it has, we could in a few years get all of us down there at the same time
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. It'd be fun to have a full family together. Well, the family we choose to all be together.
This year we want to meet up with my brother if we can.
Yes,
And
100%.
then next year we want to meet up with my parents if we can.
Yep.
Yeah. There's so many people we want to see. We haven't been able to for years, so.
Looks like some spots the Smoking River is frozen over, other spots open and free flowing. Almost out of Manning Park. Got a little way to go. So yeah, we should get to the customer around 6 p.m. today. Maybe 6:30 p.m. Depending on how much stops we do.
A decent time for dinner.
I'm gonna have to look on Google Maps, see if we can park right at the customer or close to the customer. I'm thinking of calling dispatch and seeing if we can get our license plate for this truck dropped off in Dell Yard.
Yeah. But where do you put this old one you dropped? It off the same place.
Yeah.
Yeah. See what we can figure out.
Sure, the two supervisors that run around in the pickups would be a lot cheaper on fuel for them to drive over Bombay and drop off the plates, unless we're loading at Porcupine or something.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know when you call.
I'll have to make a phone call and see if we have answers.
Bombay is no fun to go over.
Fire. It's still plus 1 degree Celsius, but it feels chilly in here.
Do you have the wind on your side?
I guess so. You're not cold?
No.
Usually means the wind's blasting in from my side. Which means the wind's coming from the north, and that would explain why we're going to get a cold. The weather's going to go cold on us because we have a cold front moving in. I guess we can see what the next trip is.
Well, we have cell service.
Once we have cells, or once we stop.
Which comes first?
Whichever comes first. Cell service comes first, I think. See what the trip is, and then I'll call in and
There's cell service.
oh, that was Manning Park. We are out of the park.
I do love that park. It is a beautiful park. Especially if you get off and do the trails and the lakes.
Mm-hmm. Love kayaking in the lakes. Lightning Lake is so much fun to kayak in.
KMT.
To
A place I've never heard of in Vancouver.
Vancouver. Okay. I will make the phone call then and see if we can get our license plates transferred over.
No silver.
Yeah, I have to wait till we're climbing before we actually have cell service. But as we're out of the park, I guess we'll call it a day here. We'll maybe shoot a video climbing Sunday Summit next time we have daylight over here and continue this drive. So thank you guys so much for watching. We will bail out for now. See you guys tomorrow. Really, really appreciate all the support you guys give us, show us. All the love in the comments. Thank you for all of that. We are out of here. You guys rock.
Adios.